Hey guys, we're playing Black Mirror. So I've actually had a code for this for a little while, but there was a stipulation that kind of made me shy away from it, which is that they wanted me to only... They don't want me to do a series on this game as a condition of giving me the code for it. They just want... Like, there's a heavy embargo, basically. So I'll be doing a preview, and that'll be it, because I'm not allowed to play past a certain point with this copy. And that's fine. It's significantly better this way when I got a free copy and they're just like, hey, yeah, just do this part, as opposed to like the Persona thing where I paid $60 for the game and they're like, by the way, we'll destroy your channel if you spoil it, and I'm like, aha, what? No, stop. So we'll be doing the preview of this. Spoiler alert. They thought I don't know, they say to say spoilers. It's a video of the game. I don't know what they expect people to think. It's backwards, but fine. We'll sate our curiosity for the moment, and then if you want to see more, you'll have to check it out yourself. Oh, that's happening. Oh, WASD controls. I was thinking point and click, but okay. This probably came out on consoles, didn't it? So I think there was an old Black Mirror adventure game series, I think, and this is like a reimagining of it. Not a remaster, but like a genuine remake.
You cannot hide! Not from me! Not the boy! I failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What in the world is all the screaming? Are we being attacked by spirits, or is there something bad happening in the mist that we can't see? Oh. Well, I probably don't want that to see me, right? Okay, so there's like ghosts? Oh. It's probably not good news. Okay, we're having a good day, is what I'm taking away from here. For these segments, I'm mostly just holding W, admittedly.
Walk in the path of thy commandments.
Because the camera even points me where it wants me to go.
You betrayed your family.
Someone's mad at me.
Le cloich gion mi muhucha. Gaboje am prish gabi mi rish. You're too late! You will not get him!
Wow, that's a hell of a way to go out.
Be safe, my son.
That's awful. Hoping that was meant as like a tutorial or something, because I wasn't really doing anything, but I was pressing buttons to continue.
My dearest David, it was with great joy that I received your last letter. Know that you are missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his poor mind. John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. Son, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
Somehow I get the feeling that we're not going to be safe, my son. Family of snakes, beware. Key? Ooh. My boy find the answers. Library. Those symbols equals 4. 9 equals those symbols added together. So it's some kind of piece of information I can use. Alright. Can I look over there? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is weird. So I can't just, like, click on that. It's not... I have a mouse, but it's not really a point-and-click adventure game. Let's pick up my controller and see if it's working right now. It is. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just play with the controller then. And like a monster, I'm going to now invert my settings. There we go. Yeah, I guess this is a controller-based point-and-click adventure, because you have to rotate the camera towards the thing you want to look at.
Good sir, how much longer until we reach the castle?
Almost there, sir.
Just like 2 hours ago. The estate really does lie off the beaten track. This countryside could be more different to India.
Look around anywhere else? No. Is there more in here besides what I already saw? Oh yeah, there it is. What about you?
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
Oh yeah, that's gonna fit into some kind of mechanical castle, probably, just like in a lot of the stuff from The Room.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
We have arrived, sir.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
Whoa, audio bugs. There was like a buzzing and the audio skipped. I wonder what the basis of that was. Other than that, good cinematography, nice visuals, musical accompaniment even.
He's arrived, my lady.
David, welcome to Skahandu House.
Lady Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour. An impressive building. Skahandu, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear.
If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late in the day for such morbid talk. You do look so very much like John, though. Angus, please show Master David to his room.
Yes, ma'am.
I trust you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank you. I was fortunate enough to stop off in several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for generations. I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job. Have you proof of who you say you are? You are David Gordon, son of the late John Gordon.
Please, I quite understand. Here you are.
What a curious object.
Isn't it? It belonged to my father. He posted it to me shortly before his death. I'm not at all sure what it is.
Perhaps it's something else returning home where it belongs, like its new owner. Have a good night, Master David. I shall continue my studies.
Please follow me, Master David.
Immediate chance to lie. Ooh, that's cool looking, how the camera is in a fixed position and rotates. Oh, no, it's not in a fixed position, never mind. Oh. No, it just kind of follows you around. I thought it was going to rotate like a security camera, and that was strangely neat.
This way, sir.
I'm coming. I'm just I'm expressing myself in my 5 seconds of being able to control what's happening in the game for a moment.
Your grandfather, his lordship Edward Gordon.
Somebody still cares. Maybe you weren't as bad as Mother believed. Grandfather Edward. Father never spoke of you, but Mother never had a kind word to say. You were the worst of the lot, she said. There is no denying it. We are family.
Is it the resemblance? Do they have a resemblance? Hard to tell. Oh yeah, controller was definitely the way to go. Ooh, messed up wall.
I suppose it's hard to keep things dry, what with all the rain you get here.
Most amusing, Master David. We do our best, sir. None of us are as young as we used to be.
Magnificent.
That is the Master's study, sir, but there'll be plenty of time to examine it in the light tomorrow. If you would be so kind as to follow me, sir.
The light's fitting enough in here. I've been playing a game called The Council lately, and I've noticed the number of light sources in that game and how it seems like the house is strangely bright for how few candlelit spots there actually are, where this seems more suitable for what a candlelit place would look like at night.
It does that sometimes, sir.
One might say every hour, like a clock.
Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you. Lady Gordon called you Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir. She did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon, yes.
I'd advise you not to leave the room tonight. Ticking clocks are not the worst thing you may encounter in the house at night, if you don't know your way around. Sleep well, sir.
Maybe he's more of a morning person.
Well, that's a very uncomfortable thing to be told about your new place that you're sleeping in now. Yeah, don't go outside. Bad things are there.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there 5 times over.
Everything you've ever owned, total.
I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon, but I think my room is probably around here somewhere.
You got turned around? We went up the stairs and to the right. And then the left. Even I remember it. I always forget.
Hold on. This looks like... Wait a moment. This is a piece of a model.
For the grand mystery, somewhere there's a model of this house.
I doubt this place could ever be properly warm.
Was that not immediately apparent to him that that's what he was holding? Don't necessarily know what the model was for on first glance, but definitely a model of a house. Is that the box I came in with?
Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd.
Is it in my menu somewhere? Inventory. Letter from David's father. We already read that one. The mother. I think that's what we read before. Explore the castle. Where's the drawings, though, that I just was shown? Maybe I can put them out across the table? If I walk up to the table?
In an old house like this one, sooner or later no drawer stays empty.
What does that mean? In a house like this one, sooner or later no drawer stays empty. Isn't it an incredibly spacious house? Or there'd be an excess of space?
To find my way about out there.
I suppose we need to go to sleep.
Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease.
Oh yeah, because Mr. McKinnon is Frankenstein's monster. Surprise for that one.
This handsome, cheery, sober man. He's not the one I remember from my childhood.
Oh, damn.
Not many matches left. I should get a new passport. This one's filling up. Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Skahundu House. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
My faithful friend Insomnia. I wonder if Andrew has left the library yet.
Are we about to go outside after all? Ha, so much for that.
I can barely see my hand in front of me.
Oh, never mind. Unless I can take the lamp with me. Or some other light. Let's review the objective. Explore the castle. So even the game is like, yeah, he said not to leave. Screw that. Let's do it. Let's get busy on leaving. Now there is electricity here. There must be a light source I can take with me.
This room has to be next to mine. Is this what Father was trying to tell me with the trinket he sent me?
Was he so prepared to give you news when he was dying? There's something else here. No.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there 5 times over.
Am I actually lost already? Is there something I'm missing?
My faithful friend Insomnia. I'm going to need a light.
Yeah, I need a light. So what can I take with me? Was there something else in here besides the drawings? Oh. Oh. I had to move. There we go.
Just what I need.
So what was in here? The room next to us. Let's find out what the thing worse than clocks is that we can find. Spooky. Oh no, it's a clock. What's it gonna do?
We meet again, old foe.
Yeah, come at me.
More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them.
I suppose we'll just keep poking around. Anything we can find. Decent atmosphere. My movement speed and the camera swaying constantly looks a little weird.
A dumb waiter. Big enough to fit your own weight and food into.
No, this isn't right. There should be a room here.
I mean, we're doing some next level inconspicuous. We're super incognito where you're rapidly stomping and now we have a light. We're gonna stand out probably if he sees us, but let's listen.
No, this isn't what I need either. Where is it? Eavesdropping, Mr. Gordon? That's hardly proper.
Yes, I was. I will be the creepiest eavesdropper.
Ghosts, legends, ancient history. Where's the rest of them?
Probably down there with him. He's probably studying them.
The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. I started reading this, though never got round to finishing it.
The gentle maid whose hapless tale these melancholy pages speak. Say, gracious lady, shall she fail to draw the tear adown from thy cheek?
On top of the spooky ghost from the intro, the fact that there's like missing books from the ghost section means that he's probably looking into that right now.
Despair, by a man called Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Ghastly shades of bygone gladness, clawing fiends of future sadness, mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Thus the living, lone and sobbing, in the throes of anguish throbbing, with the loathsome furies robbing night and noon of peace and rest. But beyond the groans and grating of abhorrent life is waiting sweet oblivion, culminating all the years of fruitless quest.
The words of a troubled soul.
Lovecraft is such a fantastic last name, if perhaps misapplied.
Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes?
Ooh. That could be the thing. Find a way to open the desk in the library. Let's take a look at the actual message. Family of snakes. Oh, zoom in on them to read them. Well, I already know that. Beware key. My boy. Find the answers library. Are those on the family of snakes?
Wouldn't it be more comfortable working here?
That's Lady Gordon's private desk. It would be improper for me to use it.
Well, how do I open it?
Wouldn't it be more comfortable?
No, don't talk to him. Trying to look at it. How am I going to look at it if... Alright, well... That's all the examining we can do.
Selected poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream.
This library was constructed with a bit of a one-track mind, wasn't it? Consistency of theme. Ghosts and Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. Is there no way downstairs from here? I don't think there is. I thought I saw a staircase when I cut to him, but maybe I imagined that? Or maybe I'm just missing it somehow? I can't really control the camera directly. Ooh, what's upstairs? Okay. This is probably rude. Oh.
Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house.
That knock was silent. Yeah, that's not happening. Come out, spooky ghost. Come out, come out. I can't wait. Nope, nothing there.
Barging into someone's bedroom in the middle of the night is not how to earn their trust.
My character kind of walks at the deliberate pace and holds the candle out in such a way that I feel like he's like the villain of like a slasher, like he's pursuing someone with dedicated fashion. What if I just go to the library, but you know, ground floor? Oops, shiny? Nope. Thought I saw shiny. That's not happening though. I'm noticing the warnings not to leave my room haven't carried over to other characters.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
Oh, your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
You are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you. I'm David Gordon.
Aye. I kenned you were coming today.
Did you know my father?
I did, aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean? Who is they? How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The loch's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
I'll leave you to your supper then.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father kenned the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
I'm noticing that his subtitles were effectively, like, translating what he was saying. Because he's saying, like, Ken Dendena and stuff like that, and then the subtitles, it would say a completely different thing. Well, not completely different, but it'd say that. Like, he would say learned instead of Ken, or whatever he was saying.
Blood. Not human, I presume.
If he's a caretaker, what's he doing just leaving his garbage around? Also, how fantastic of a gardener can he be for an entire mansion if he's blind? That seems like a hell of an undertaking to try to find and gauge the condition of everything without being able to see it.
This might come in handy.
Alright, we're just stealing now. Wire. Is that what we found? All things considered, it does seem to be reasonably light in here. Like you could see, alright. Well, the way he was so startled was kind of amusing.
The cellar can wait till tomorrow.
Alright, he seems to have an arbitrary... Oop.
Better safe than sorry.
Really? Alright. So we're immediately arming ourselves. What are we expecting to happen? Our character's already creating semi-arbitrary boundaries of where he's willing to go. Well, they were nice enough to color code the doors so you can kind of tell them apart from each other. Trying to find my way back to the library. There we are. And there's the spiral staircase that I guess I must have been missing or something.
If you don't mind, I have a system and don't want to mix things up. Lady Gordon is very keen on confidentiality.
Of course. Hiding something, are we? That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating?
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
So it's true we are one of the oldest families in Scotland?
Oh, much more than that. The Gordons have owned this land back into antiquity, before records were even kept. Add to that some unique and unusual local laws, well, it can be a challenge, but a welcome one.
Did you know my father?
I was called to the house shortly after your father arrived.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward died, so none of the required legal formalities to transfer the house were observed.
Does that mean...
Not at all. There will be no issue with transferring the estate to your name, if that is what you wish.
I noticed that the door to the master's study is locked. Might I get a key for it?
Of course. I will see to it that you are supplied with one, if there is one available. No door should be locked to the soon-to-be owner, after all. I have, and am delighted to say that everything is in order. I would not be doing my job if I didn't warn you that with Edward dead and your father absent, the family fortune has somewhat diminished over the years. However, the real treasure is the castle and the grounds themselves. I haven't spent as much time as I'd like here, but it is a unique place. Well, it's been a long day. I bid you good night.
I'll get myself something to read and then head to bed too. Good night.
Please, we value confidentiality. Please don't touch that. I will now conspicuously leave so that you can touch that. Ooh, let's touch that. Touch. 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 Why won't you touch? He specifically wouldn't let us look at something. Look at it. Come on, man. It's your chance. Yeah, there was a spiral staircase the whole time. Ah. Yeah, I can see how I might miss that and lose track of it. You had to walk towards the wall in this specific spot. That whole part's cleared out. Can you look at what section that is? No? Is there anything to be gathered? Freely exploring? I mean, it'd be dishonest for me not to admit that I kind of just want to watch this movie. Like, instead of playing the game, I kind of just want this to be a movie starring, like, Daniel Radcliffe or something. I'm thinking, like, was it The Maiden in Black or whatever it's called? Like the movies he was in. Just that atmosphere. But so far, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just... Even dialogue, like, you kind of just press all of the dialogue options until they run out. And I don't think you even have the option to leave until you press all of them.
I can see the family resemblance. This one died very young. And this one. None of them seem to have made it past middle age.
With games like this, I sometimes think that my interactions only serve to hurt the pacing of the story that could be served as being non-interactive.
Exquisite craftsmanship. I doubt our family could afford a marvel such as this nowadays.
That said, there's always the trap with narrative-driven games, especially like trends with AAA games and stuff like that, where like the beginning parts are the least interactive parts, and then so if you're doing a preview, you might never get to that part. Usually trying to wow you with its cinematography or setup story. Although at the moment, I'm kind of wandering around a house. Suits of armor. Conspicuous shape of the belly there. It's like almost pointed.
Just how old is the Gordon clan? For all I know, it could stretch back to Roman times or even further.
Oh, Is something occurring? Oh, did I go through a door? I didn't press an A. Oh, weird. You'd think you'd have to press A on a door, but he actually just walked through the door based on proximity.
An earring? I doubt it was buried in the ashes on purpose. Someone must have lost it. The cold doesn't seem to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft.
And people are leaving them unattended. Granted, there's not much flammable in the area.
I used to regale my Indian school friends with tales of knights in shining armor.
Seems like a reading nook. Can I find anything around here? Ooh. Are you trying to hide things from me?
Must be hard to keep this place clean.
Oh, it's just dust. No one's been using this place. And it's gathered dust.
Oh, locked.
Let's check in on what they're actually hoping from me right now. Find a way to open the desk in the library. So that's still the current objective. Maybe the wire? I couldn't really inspect the desk to figure out what to do next. I guess now that he's gone, I must be allowed to now? Oh wait, I should probably check out the dining room that I kind of walked into and then left. I guess I needed him to leave first. Because every time I clicked on it, it just made me talk to him instead of examining it so I could figure out how to open it. But my character seems rather fixated on that desk.
Somewhere out there they found father. Or rather what was left of him. What a cruel way to take your own life. On the morrow, I will explore the grounds, as soon as the sun is up.
But we know the secret. We know that he was wiped out by a weird fire accident.
It's too dark outside to speculate about the size of the estate.
Somebody was yelling at him and he saw a spooky ghost.
Who would tear up photographs, given the painstaking process surrounding their creation?
Photo pieces found. Now we have pieces of photos and pieces of drawings. So many creepy hanging heads. Taxidermy is something that's never made sense to me. It's just so strange. You know what I want? Partially preserved corpses all over my house. It'll make it, rustic or something. Between you and Remothered and the Council, I keep playing games full of characters that are super not interested in what might be inside little boxes on tables and hallways and mansions. But I am super interested. It's like the first thing I want to check. I'm a little lost now. Now where am I?
Lady Margaret and Edward. How young they look. But who are the others? You really know very little about your own family, David. A peculiar place to spend the night. I best not wake her.
Boo!
How dare you? No, I will never. It's not true. It's all lies.
We could not have gotten more uncomfortably close to that.
An impressive collection. Grandmother's obviously a music lover.
Oh, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on.
I'll give that a spin later.
No, turn it on now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just end this video with Grandma murdering me in like a night terror rage. So controls feel really strange in this game when you're walking around because the camera's warping around everywhere, which leads to the directions, what directions mean kind of changing. And honestly, like, there's something really claustrophobic and strange feeling about how close the camera always is, and how it's just wobbling around as I move. Kind of prefer a different system, such as a camera that actually is attached to my character, or the more traditional point-and-click cameras. Right now, it's just kind of floating around. And with my movement speed, the camera's closeness is actually, like, kind of weird. Oh, can't go any further that way. There's an invisible wall. Huh. Yeah, let's go back to the library. Ooh. Am I hearing noises? In this house? Who could imagine such a thing? What could it be?
Oh, locked.
Alright, let's use the wire.
This might take a while. I need to be steady and try to... Oh, there you go.
And then he starts the animation. Huh. I got an achievement called Scratches or No Scratches. I think that implies that there's a difference of how you open this. So if you open it with a wire, it must be less conspicuous, and if you open it with a knife, maybe somebody can notice later. Ah. That's where I put in my password I have. More photo pieces. Family of snakes, probably.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so we're learning some numbers here.
Dear Lady Gordon, I write to you with the utmost urgency. I'm seeking information about my patient, your son, John Gordon. During our conversations, he makes allusions to his relationship with his father, but will not expand when pressed. You have failed to respond to my previous request, so I'm writing again to insist in the strongest terms possible that you furnish me with the required answers. Your son's recovery depends on it. Yours faithfully, Dr. Leah Farber, Bethlehem Hospital, London.
What secrets about my father is Lady Margaret concealing? Oh, locked.
Okay, so I need to figure out what number each of these symbols means, apparently. And I've got 2 clues. And a very awkward way of reaching them. Alright. Just gonna go off to my notepad. I basically want to write these down.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
That appears to be the symbol for thorn, which is what used to be the TH sound, which people misrepresent as being ye, or as being a Y, which leads to people saying like ye oldie and stuff like that, when it's just like the old is all it's saying. Okay, so 2 times thorn plus the box symbol equals 5. Bow tie plus bleeding bow tie equals 2. Oh, minus bleeding bow tie. Sure. Then I have my other document. What? Oh, the D-pad makes you skip to a specific page, I think. Weird. Go to the other one I have. David's father. Alright, so... box plus thorn equals 4. Bleeding bow tie plus box equals 9. Okay, so based on that, one of them says box plus 2 thorn equals 5. The other one says box plus thorn equals 4. That means that thorn equals 1. Good start there. That means that the box equals 3. Then we have box plus bleeding bow tie equals 9. Box is 3, so that means that the bleeding bow tie is 6. Bow tie minus bleeding bow tie is 2, which means that bow tie equals 8. And that should be all 4 symbols I need. Yes, I was writing all of that down as we went. Oops. Okay, so first up symbol is... Oops. Ah, crap. The controls are weird. Okay, cool. That's the controls. You are 3, so... Down. Oh, that's not what I meant. There we go. Bleeding bow tie is 6. Thorn is 1. Bow tie is 8. Got it.
Let's see what father didn't even want his own family to find.
Hello.
Now what are you for?
Probably the lock right next to you, if I were to take a gamble, a guess, a quandary,
Here we go.
a lark. There we go.
This side is done as far as I can tell. But there must be more. What an intricate piece of furniture.
Oh, it's a multi-part, it's a big multi-part thing. Where else can I go then? Oh, I can scroll. Okay.
Something's not right.
Okay, press the black button then. No?
Something's not right.
What did I do wrong? I was just gonna press them in the order that they show up on the snake. Black, white, black, white, black, white, 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 black, black, white, white. Oh, the inside. Black, black, white, black. Ah.
Ah, we're getting somewhere.
Got it.
Yes, that's too open.
I like this. This is neat. Hello.
That's
Press.
some part of the desk moved.
Oh, well, that one was shockingly easier than the other two, wasn't it? Really decelerate. It was really a
Key and a note from father.
a downward ramp of difficulty.
Tampering with my work. I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead. The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father? Is this the key father spoke of?
Oh.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like father wanted me to keep it a secret.
One of them trick keys where you can move things around.
Oh, hi there. You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait.
Goodbye.
Where did he go?
Alright, well now I can do the master study, which is, somewhere. That was the attic, right? So not there. Where do I find the master's study? I'm definitely a little bit confused, but it seems like nobody follows this advice about staying in your room at night. I've seen basically everyone roaming around. More photo pieces. Was that an origami crane? Pick lock.
The lock is too heavy, too old for this to work.
Do I have a lockpick to use in the first place?
It doesn't fit.
Oh, this is the worst possible interface for this. So cross on the bottom, curved bit on the other side. Let's see here. So, yeah, you face that side, I guess. That probably works.
The lock is too heavy. It doesn't fit.
It still doesn't fit. There's the cross, right? Yeah. Is everything just backwards? Maybe. Kind of hard to tell.
The lock is too heavy. Open sesame.
That's what it is.
Someone's been searching here. Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care.
Somebody made a naughty mess.
If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death. This looks interesting.
Do we have a puzzle, or is it always just gonna... Oh, he's just pulling on it. Alright.
Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Alright, do you always default to just yanking things off walls? Oh, boy. Alright, we need a code. We really committed to, like, just poking around and exploring and seeing what we could find.
Father wouldn't have hidden his papers somewhere as obvious as a desk drawer. Whoever did this would have searched the room after they looked in the desk. Maybe they didn't find what they were looking for.
False bottom? Yep. No one ever finds the false bottoms.
Some sort of secret compartment.
The chapel, the family chronicles. I may find answers there. 251.
Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there.
may be able to input something with the 251. No, I don't know the... I know 1. Thorn is 1, but I don't know 2 or 5. So I need to figure out what all of these other symbols mean numerically. Then I'll have the code to the spinny lock thing. We're coming up on an hour though, so I think this is a decent place to cut it, you guys. So this has been Black Mirror. They said when they put out the code, they respectfully requested that you do not play the entire game. So it's going to be a one-off, which is unfortunate because I'm actually kind of curious. Thanks for watching, like always. Feel free to investigate on your own if you so desire. And I'll see you guys next time.